We begin with Clara Harris being granted parole. She is the Houston dentist who ran over her cheating husband 15 years ago. Within the last hour, we got this new mugshot of her taken one day after she was granted her release. This infamous story of a woman scorned is making headlines all over again.
Yeah, this was the video that proved her guilt. Harris caught on camera driving over her husband's body again and again with her Mercedes. Now, let's take you back to show you how this case unfolded. It was 2002 when Harris killed her husband. She was convicted of murder and sentenced to 20 years in prison.
She was denied parole twice, and then this month it was granted. Many lives were changed by all this, including the private investigator Clara Harris hired to track her husband.
Matt Doherty has been talking with that investigator today. And Matt, what did she have to say?
Yeah, well, enemy, if it wasn't for that dramatic video caught in this parking lot 15 years ago, we probably wouldn't be talking about this case today.
The video showed the truth, and it was the only thing that was able to get justice for David Harris.
It's the video Clara Harris hired private investigator Bobbi Bacha and Blue Moon Investigations to take of her husband rendezvousing with his mistress at the Hilton Hotel. But the day after it happened, she didn't know they were rolling on this part.
I said, and we've also got the video. And she was like, video? What video? And I said, well, the video.
Oh, so she didn't even know
you had the video? She didn't even know we had the video. Wow. She goes, do you have a video of all the tragical parts?
What it showed put Clara Harris in prison, where she's been for the past 15 years.
And then she proceeds to start doing donuts over the body, and the body had tire marks over it. Little Lindsay was trying to stop the car with her little foot. She's 17 years old, saying, you're killing my daddy, sticking her foot out of the car, trying to stop this Mercedes, speeding around over her father.
The video in the highly publicized case that followed put not only Clara Harris, but also the PI in the spotlight. Celia Ward played Bacha in the made-for-TV movie about the case. Countless articles were written and news reports made. But today, the private investigator's looking ahead to her former client's release.
I wanted to kill my husband when I found out he was cheating. You know, it's like the first thing that goes through your mind, and then suddenly your consciousness kicks in, and you're like, oh, that could never happen. How could I even think like that? I don't think Clara has that type of stopping mechanism in her mind.
Regardless, Bacha says she thinks Harris has served enough time and justice has been done.
I'm hoping she's remorseful for what she's done.
Now, we reached out to Harris's attorney earlier. We were still waiting to hear back from him. Now, if you remember this story, Clara Harris was a dentist. Her husband was an orthodontist. We do not know yet what she will be doing once she's released. Back to you.
Matt, the infamous video, of course, in Clear Lake. Do you know if Clara Harris will return to Clear Lake when she is released?
Yeah, we aren't exactly sure about that. We do know that she has to spend, as a part of a condition of her parole, a certain period of time at a halfway house before she's released from that and allowed to live on her own. We do know, however, according to the private investigator who we spoke with earlier, that her twins grew up in the Friendswood area. She is predicting that Clara Harris will return to that area once she is free to live on her own. Back to you guys.
All right, Matt, thank you for the update.